I'm Vic Myers. Welcome to The Resistance. Folks, Republican politicians all across America at every level are telling the same lie. They're saying that we need the SAVE Act to make sure that only citizens are voting. The implication being that too many non-citizens are voting and messing up our elections. Well, now suppose I was a corn farmer and between 1982 and 2025, I grew about 2.4 billion stalks of corn, which coincidentally is the same number of votes cast in federal elections between 1982 and 2025. Now, all those years that I was growing corn, I was keeping meticulous studies of the beetle bug and how it was damaging my crops. And my meticulous records show that out of 2.4 billion stalks of corn, 1,620, or about 6/100,000ths of 1% of my crop, were damaged by the beetle bug. And what if I told you that out of those 1,620 beetle bug stalks, 99 of the beetle bugs in question were a special kind of beetle bug known as the alienus beetle bug. That means about 4/millionths of 1% of my corn stalks over a period of 43 years were harmed by the alienus beetle bug. And now, because of 4/millionths of 1%, or 99 out of 2.4 billion stalks, I need to take drastic action. I'm growing about 125 million stalks of corn for every harvest. Corn that comes in different colors and types. But I want to make sure a particular type of corn, sweet white corn, dominates the crop. I can seriously reduce the number of non-sweet white corn stalks if I use those 99 alienus beetle bugs to justify making it harder for those other corns to grow. In the end, I'll only have sweet white corn in the harvest. That's a lot fewer stalks of corn, but that's what I've always wanted anyway. In fact, I even wrote a plan for it in my book that I wrote, and I called it Project 2025. Now, that was a hypothetical situation, but it lines up with a real-life situation. Because you see, the Heritage Foundation has tracked voter fraud since 1982. Out of about 2.4 billion votes cast, or stalks of corn if you will, 1,620 confirmed cases of voter fraud, or beetle bugs. And out of those 1,620 cases, only 99 of them were non-citizens. 99, 43 years, 2.4 billion votes. This is Heritage Foundation data from their website. They know there isn't a problem with non-citizen voting, or alienus beetle bug, if you will, but they wrote Project 2025. And in it, they call for federal control of elections, aggressive policing of voter rolls, using the DOJ to go after voter registration efforts, and going after voter fraud, even though their own data says that it's not a thing. Well, if the alienus beetle bug isn't a problem, why are they working so hard to eradicate it? Why are they intent on keeping the other varieties of corn from growing? I reckon it's because they only want sweet white corn to grow. And they only want enough of the female plants to ensure fertilization. Just another reason why we shouldn't vote for any Republican anywhere. Because they're all telling this same lie. And why? Think about it. Thanks for listening. Good day.